Have you ever seen the eulogy for an electrocuted rat?
No.
It's you know what? It might disturb you, but there's this picture of or it might be a mouse who touched some kind of like electrical exposed electrical wire or something like that, and it's just this perfect mummified skeleton, and you can see that it died the instant it just touched it, and it's just been there the whole time. It's kind of freaky, but it's mesmerizing. It's been in my mind for the last 6 months.
Jeez.
Don't look it up if that kind of stuff
I'll
disturbs
watch
you.
it and I'll be like,
It's not a video. It's just
Liam, I haven't slept in
it's-
6 years
it's-
because I saw that scary video.
it's not a video. It's just a picture.
A scary
It's just a
picture.
picture of
It's
a
got me
mouse
like 6 years.
skeleton touching a electrical socket or something.
All my life I've been doing nothing but thinking about that.
If you're getting if you're getting nightmares of a fucking mouse skeleton, you're gonna have a very hard rest of your life.
I saw like a little lizard. That I don't know what happened to it. It might have died of fright or something. It's just sort of. I was just looking at it like. It looks like it's been dead a while. Like the ants have come and gone, and it's just like looks like a little skeleton,
Oh,
a little mummified lizard just
Oh.
chilling.
there you go.
Yeah, soaking up the rays for eternity.
Basically like that. I went to Port Lincoln a few months ago with my dad,
Mm.
and we went to this little kind of museum town up in the hills. I forgot what it was called. It had a barbed wire museum in it. It was very cool.
Mm.
And there were lizards and stuff all over the place. There was this like house that they'd reconstructed. It looked like a settler's house. And we went inside. It was very dusty, and there was a bed. And then I was looking at the bed like, "Oh, this bed's got interesting patterns on it." And then I realized one of the patterns moved, and it was just covered in lizards, just like hundreds of them. Like the more you look, the more you go, "Oh, that's a lot of lizards! Oh my god!" Like there's just more and more and more. You're like, "Oh my god!" There's a little blue tongue just hanging out in the doorframe of one of the places. Like, "Oh, hey, dude, it's fun."
Well, I was moving stuff out of my parents' house into my car,
Ah.
and as I was walking out the door, I'm like, "Fuck! There's this little blue tongue just hanging out. Hey, little fella, where are you going?" And then like he got spooked straight away because he saw me, and it was like, "Oh my god, a person!" And so he ended up just sitting there by the front door because he didn't know what to do, and then so I went back through the back door, and then eventually, he started crawling his way down the driveway. Because apparently he was making his way towards the water hole, which is in our backyard, and there might be other lizards in the backyard too. So yeah, he was just marching on down there to shred his stuff.
Good on him.
Shout out the ladies at the local water hole.
It sounds like a pest.
Yeah,
Sounds like a
it was
menace.
real alpha.
Yeah, I got a blue tongue lizard story that's actually probably not very, very nice to say. Maybe I
Okay.
shouldn't say it. It's not a nice, friendly little story like that one.
Oh, I have a horror story.
Yeah, I got a horror story.
Okay.
I mean, maybe yours is worse. I don't know.
Okay, if you want to start with mine, because I feel like yours might be even scarier.
Oh, okay, about the blue tongue lizard.
I mean, it wasn't.
It was a blue tongue lizard before I got
Well, I assumed it was,
Okay.
because I only found the head,
Mm.
and the end of the tail. And I know.
Someone took a comical bite out of it.
Well, I know there used to be a dog in the yard,
Ah,
because I've got the kennel still.
Mm.
And there were a lot of tennis balls everywhere when I first bought the house. And I'm like, oh, there's another tennis ball.
We had a similar thing when we moved in here.
And I was cleaning out the shed. It was just like leaves and crap in it. So I'm like, alright, we'll get rid of these. Oh my god, that's like a lizard's head. And it spooked me so much. Even though it was clearly dead because it was just a head.
Yeah.
I was just like cleaning stuff. I was
It
chucking
wasn't
stuff
a
in the
skull,
bins.
it was an actual, like...
Yeah, like, the ants had come and gone.
Yeah.
And this is just what's left. And you can see like its little teeth. And you can see its like skull eyes.
That's kind of cool.
A bit like the thing from Edited Zift.
Sift.
Yeah. The eyes were like Zift.
The skeleton version of Sift.
I think.
Would you put up
Yeah,
with?
like the dead version.
Yeah, okay.
Like the past version.
No, the future version.
Future version?
Well, yeah,
Oh yeah, the past version was
you don't start off as a skeleton and then become a living being. It's usually the opposite.
Yeah, so yeah, he's all like crusted up.
At least I think so, unless I fucked up when I wrote it and I can't remember what I was doing. I don't know.
So like I'd just be like tidying up the shed a bit more, and I have to keep looking over my shoulder at this lizard skull because I was just paranoid it was coming closer towards me.
Did you consider throwing it in the bin or a compost?
I eventually did.
Yeah.
And you know, after the bin truck had come and gone, then I was happy.
Yeah.
Because you never know if it was just gonna pop back out and come after me.
I mean, I could probably take an educated guess that it wouldn't.
Yeah, that was my logical thought.
Severed heads don't tend
But
to.
in my head, it was capable of movement.
Yeah. I definitely have a stronger tolerance to those kind of things than you do. Because A, my story is worse.
Okay, good.
B, I watch a lot more horror things, and I actually like horror things. And C, without telling you people exactly what my job is, let's just say I've seen my fair share of things that the common people haven't seen.
Yeah.
But my lizard story, I don't know if you want me to tell you that one, but it is more disturbing. If you think you can sleep tonight.
You know, I've seen some pretty scary videos of like snakes that have had their heads cut off and are still wriggling around doing shit. Actually, there's some great videos of like fish that have been so freshly killed they're still flipping around in the oven.
Well, it could just be neural responses.
Yeah,
It's
and
that
it's
whole
the same with
frog thing.
like a snake that has been skinned and it still wriggles around.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
There's lots of animals that do that, like squid and octopus and shit.
Yeah.
Anything that's got like a prehensile limb usually keeps it squirming after it's dead.
Yeah.
You ever watch those videos with like chefs, like professional, like Japanese chefs, getting like an exotic aquatic animal and just instantly like knowing how to kill it and then just serving it up and be like, wow, cool.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever get a Duchess crab, I'll know how to cook that one up.
Yeah.
Not that I would. I don't need to.
A big spider crab.
Yeah.
With like its huge like
legs.
like really long legs. Yeah.
Those things. What are them called?
Yeah, the legs.
Do you want me to tell you this story or not? You think it'd be too spooktacular? It was Halloween only 3 days ago.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
No, probably skip it.
Okay.
I did have too much. I'm getting too scared. I want to actually get some sleep tonight.
All right. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's very funny though.
Yeah.
You're probably the person I know that, and this is a good thing, I think, that's the least desensitized to this kind of shit. Whereas I'm probably the most desensitized. Because like I said, in my line of work, I've seen some nasty things.
Some of the boys at work like to like put videos in the group chat that are just like horrific shit, and you're like,
oh no,
like, you know, like stabbings or something.
No. Yeah, so that's the thing. Like I
saw this video that like the one of my workmates posted, which was like, this guy was so drunk. He was like, yeah, you could just cut off my finger, and I went over and they went and got the snips and they cut off his finger.
Oh no. Ah man. Yeah. No, I don't like seeing these things, I should also say.
I've also seen a video of that I just thought was something that, like, just so horrible, like one of the worst things I've ever seen.
I've seen a few of those.
Where they were just these guys chatting on a bridge, and one of them just grabs the legs of the guy next to him and flips him off the bridge, and it's like a long drop, like he's dead.
Oh my god.
Or he's dead or mortally wounded.
I hate to say it, but
they're horrible things.
Those are, and they would disturb me. I wouldn't want to see them.
No.
But I hate to say it, but
I'm pretty sure I did get sleep that night.
Oh,
so
that's good. That's
you
good.
know, so
I've seen worse than that. I can think of 3 videos that I have seen, all of which I've tried my best to actually block out of my mind because they're so bad.
Yeah.
Because what happens is, right, some people will post these things. First of all, like that group chat, I would have left it by now because I can't stand that. I don't
now,
like seeing
now I'm thinking about other horrible ones that I've seen. Okay, I'm not going to mention any more of them.
No, we won't. I won't mention what I've seen, but I'm not even trying to think about them because they are that disturbing.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you an anecdote like adjacent to it, which is that like, so what people do is they post these horrible videos to try and like shock people and fuck them up and stuff like that. And like a few times, like I've been in like a public Discord server. And what will happen is it'll be just a normal day, just an average everyday thing.
Yeah.
And then like one of the admins will be like, at everyone, whatever you do, be wary. There are people in the server going around sharing this video. And they won't say what the video is. We're not going to tell you what it is, but do not click any links. There is a video. It's horrible. You do not want to see it. Be wary. And then I'm like, well, shit. Now I gotta know.
Yeah.
So I'll do the stupidest thing anyone can do in that scenario, and I'll seek it out. I'll be like, I just gotta scratch that itch. What's this video that they're hyping up so much? And then I watch it and I go, yeah, no, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, you should have just immediately left the Discord.
I don't know if I did. I didn't find it through the Discord. I found it through some other means, but I did find the video that like everyone was sharing and like be wary of. And I watched it. I was like, yeah, that's just about as bad as everyone said it would be. And I regret watching that. And I also have a story. There was back when I actually was on Facebook. There was a friend from high school
who would like horrible things.
Yes, I think you're probably friends with him on Facebook as well. And I instantly unfriended him when I saw something. There was something that is honestly, to this day, one of the most disturbing videos I've ever seen in my life. It traumatized me so much that I'm trying not even to think about it right now. He liked it. And I'm just like, I'm not seeing this shit. Goodbye.
Yeah. I mean, there's also like sometimes, like I had a workmate who... He just liked this video. I think he sent. I don't remember if he sent me it. He did something like he sent me the video, and he changed his profile picture to a bit from the video.
Oh my god!
And I watched it, and I was like, that's kind of fucked up. And then I talked to him a bit about it, and he was like, I don't know, I was high.
Can I ask, we can cut this out, but the guy, are we talking about the same guy on Facebook?
I don't have any of that with anyone from high school. Yeah.
Okay, then probably not.
No, so a lot of the horrible shit that I've seen is all stuff from workmates.
Your workmates sound terrible.
They just like grew up in a different around different people.
Because this is the thing, right? Like, and I'm very proud of myself for this. Like, I can play violent video games.
Yep.
And I can do my job at my workplace.
Yeah.
I have a switch in my brain that I can turn off, but that doesn't mean that I like it. You know what I mean? I don't like seeing these videos. I don't like seeing the things that I've seen. I don't like seeking them out. Horror movies and shows and games, I don't mind because it's not real. You know? If I ever get too scared at a horror movie, I kind of take a step back and think, okay, well, how did they do that effect? You know?
Right.
Like that. I like that stuff. I like narratives. I like stories, that are fictional. But what I don't like is actually getting real life... I don't like seeing real life,
horror,
basically. Yeah. And I hate anyone that shares that kind of stuff or likes it. Like, I wouldn't trust. Oh my god.
Yeah. I've had people tell me horrible stories about this horrible thing happened during like a school trip, and I'm like, what the fuck? See,
I wouldn't do that to you.
No.
Like just before, I have a story about a lizard, and you're like, I don't want to hear it. I'm like, all right, I won't tell you.
Yeah.
It's probably of all the videos I've seen, it doesn't even compare. It's like child's play, but I still won't tell you because I know that
Well, I just if you think it might be horrible and more horrible than the lizard story that I have,
it's definitely more horrible than the lizard story you have. Yeah,
because like the lizard story I have was just spooky.
Yeah, I would describe it as disturbing.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, I could tell you it if you're like go ahead, but I wouldn't ever repeat the videos that I've seen that we were talking about. I wouldn't because I don't want to remember them because they're that bad.
Yeah.
Ugh. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we were talking about this stuff. Should we cut all this out? I don't know. The disturbing episode.
Yeah,
of Mab and Tom.
Make that a whole bit. Yeah.
Yeah, should have posted it 3 days ago. It's a Halloween special.
Oh, yeah. We'll just put it anyway as the Halloween special, but it's like a few days too late. The too late Halloween special.
Or you could post the rest of this in whatever episode.
We'll schedule this one.
Schedule this one for next year. That could be funny.
Yeah.
The disturbing one.
Yes.
That's a good idea. So maybe we should change topic. Sorry about that, folks.
Mm.
Sorry if that brought up any memories of terrible videos you've seen online.
Yeah.
I think everyone has at one point or another.
Yeah.
They've just been like shown a video or accidentally looked it up or accidentally stumbled across it. You're like, oh, that's traumatized me for life. Dang.
Yeah.
Which I never saw that.
You've reminded me of like this
But
horrible
people
thing.
joke, you know. You see all these kids on YouTube and stuff where you'll see like someone, I don't know, acting sexually, and then the comments will be like, "Wow, I wish I never saw that." You know, I wish I had eye bleach because they're like 12 years old and they don't understand.
Yeah.
And you're like, "Wow, these kids have not seen anything that I've seen." You know, they'll like hear like a made up horror story about a boogeyman under a bed, and they're like, "Well, I'm not sleeping tonight." I'm being like, what I wouldn't do to be back to the mindset where a boogeyman under my bed scared me. Oh man,
Stuff like that when I was when we were kids. Like in primary school, people would say, like, so a lot of the time when they would say things, I'd be like, "You're just kind of going along with what everyone else is saying." Like,
oh yeah.
especially when they were like, "Oh, you don't like Brussels sprouts." Oh, I don't like Brussels sprouts either. But I was like, I actually kind of like Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, I don't mind Brussels sprouts.
And then, as we had a teacher, I don't know if you were in the same class as me.
I can't remember. But it depends.
We had this teacher who, she hated Brussels sprouts, and so many of the kids were like, "Oh, I hate Brussels sprouts," and I was like, "Yeah, I like Brussels sprouts because I like everything."
It's because you speak your mind.
Yeah.
You're not a sheep.
Yeah.
You say, "Wake up, sheeple," and you slap them across the face and be like, "Tell me your real opinions."
Yeah. But like, sometimes I'd just go along with something because I can't be bothered.
Oh yeah, you can't be bothered having to explain yourself.
Yeah,
You're
I can't be bothered
ultimately-
listening to your explanation of how this thing that clearly isn't very interesting is
no,
interesting.
I get exactly what you're talking about.
Like there was this time where I just pretended to be interested in something that this guy tried to show me in his hands, and I couldn't see it, and I was like, "I don't know what the fuck you're doing," and I was just like, "Whoa!" And then we just moved on. 2 seconds of my life.
You just didn't care.
I just did not care.
Well, it's funny that you say it because it's clearly you've remembered enough to bring it up here.
Yeah.
So that's something.
I probably just never talked about it, and it's just bothered me.
Check this out, dude. What do you think of that?
I was just like, don't move your hand away from my face.
Actually, I want to bring it back to horror. Okay.
Okay.
But this will be a spooky episode. I want to get your opinion and writing. What do you think of the way I do horror and gore? Because so the thing is, the way I write my
Cass a psychopath?
Cass, and it will be in Brimstone Beats too.
Okay.
There's blood and there's gore and there's dismemberment
Because demons.
because of demons. Yeah.
Yeah.
There is. I mean, not to spoil anything, but Alice does tear a man in half at one point.
I mean, that sounds like a fair thing that she would do.
Yeah. But my question is, do those kind of things disturb you? Has Cass ever disturbed you? Because I have gotten
Cass is
the scene at the beginning where she cuts that guy's fingers off. I've gotten some people say that's fucked up, and it made them uncomfortable. I was like, oh, sorry.
When I saw like the guy, what was it? The stuff like Cassandra crammed in a bag, and
Yeah.
and the guy was he dismembered somewhere? The police found him.
Yeah, he was in a bin.
He was in a bin, and
he was in
that
pieces.
stuff didn't bother me because it's like it says drawing.
Yeah.
But it's when it looks like it's from real life that's when I go, oh.
Okay, good.
Or when it's actually from real life.
Because I don't think I like a level of gore and horror and disturbing things because I like it.
I like to believe it's not real, but if it actually looks real and
Right.
it is real,
So if I
then
took
then I actually do not like it at all.
So if I took like photographs of your face and then had characters tear you apart, you'd be upset.
I'd probably be a bit offended. I mean, it would just be a bit.
Be a bit weird.
Because it's me, right? That's like that's what I look like, and you're just doing that.
All right,
It's like, what's your point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good to know because it did just occur to me like there's some violent stuff that's going to happen in Brimstone Beach
Yeah.
that I'm like, oh, I hope you're not put off from reading it because I also like one of the things I like to do is, and I've told you about this with Cass before as well, is I like to introduce all the potential themes right off the bat, right?
Mm-hmm.
To tell the audience like this is a possibility, this is what's going to happen. Keep
Yeah.
that in mind, you know.
Okay.
Um,
What was it in Brimstone Beach or Cass?
in both.
Okay, yeah, because at the very start of Cass, it's like, oh, there's a gory scene kind of straight away.
Yeah, I mean that's like part of that's the purpose of that scene is to tell people
Who Cass is.
well who Cass
and,
is and
what's going to be happening.
who Cass is, what she does, you know, already giving us like a lot of information about the character, but
Yeah.
also telling the audience, hey, don't read this to your kid at night. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like right off the bat. And Brimstone Beach doesn't immediately start with violence, but I tried to make the imagery of, I mean, spoilers for what happens right at the beginning, Alice being summoned. I tried to make it somewhat disturbing.
Yeah,
Like you've seen the first few pages, I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
Like she's got veins and skin and blood and stuff forming
Yeah.
around her
Yeah.
skeleton. Spoiler alert.
That sort of stuff, like the summoning of demons, reminds me of Leo Satan. Oh, so don't.
Oh my god, it's been so long since I've seen that.
I mean, there's only like 5 episodes, but it's just one of the
Well,
best things
it's,
ever.
it's funny because I still keep up with Only NG, of course.
Yeah.
He's the only plays.
Yeah.
He's partially what inspired me to get into demons, weirdly.
Yeah.
Because he was super into them at one point, but now he's not anymore, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Well, I used to do a lot of like undead stuff.
Mm.
You know, with Damn Legacy, there was a lot of my second bad guy, my first proper bad guy in Damn Legacy was Death.
Yeah, that's right.
And Death kills Blade Jr.'s brother, Blunt, and then in the next one, Death possesses Blunt, and Blade Jr. has to kill Blunt. He has to like kill Death in Blunt's body. It's just like if they made a movie out of it, it could be a very, very disturbing movie.
I suppose so. It depends on how it's done, you know?
Yeah, but I think I just ended up veering away from that because I didn't find it as interesting anymore.
Mm. Well, you don't just strike me as someone who would write too many disturbing things.
No,
I don't think. Or at
Like-
least not draw them.
Yeah,
I feel like if I was like, hey, can you draw a scene of a guy being torn in half realistically? You'd be like, I don't know about that.
I think I used to do like a lot of stick figure things like that, where it's just like, oh, here's a bits of a guy flying over here and bits of a guy flying over there.
Yeah. There's going to be quite a few scenes. There's a couple I can think of in the first arc, book,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be 4 chapters for this first one.
Okay.
In the first chapter, I've made it written so it's somewhat self-contained. So if I never get around to the second one, at least I've got that.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert again. But she definitely brutalizes a few people. Tearing someone in half is one thing. Another thing that she does, maybe beep this out because again, this happens kind of at the end,
Yeah.
where she she kills a bunch of people. But the way she kills the kind of final guy is she on their face and
Radio.
beep out random words of that, so it sounds worse than it actually is. What do you think of that? Do you think that's disturbing?
Yeah.
You do?
Well, I don't find it disturbing. That sounds like something I could actually draw.
Oh, okay.
No,
Well, you
it's
can
just-
draw it then.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to draw all my comics for me?
No. You'll do a much better job. I was just like, just thinking about how you would draw that.
I've got the
Yeah.
I've got the basic shots figured out.
Yeah.
She does kill people in more comical ways. Like I'm thinking one guy, she just kind of like backhands like that, and they fly across the ocean. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully though, if this is the Halloween episode, I would very much hope that at least the first comic would be out by now. If it's not, I won't be surprised, but I will be disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I want to have a drink, by the way. Do you want to have a drink?
Yeah.
Should we change the topic and end this Halloween episode?
Yeah.
It's getting too much.
Yeah.